Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 3/20/2025. Didn't do a video the last couple days. I felt very off since the lunar eclipse. I was ill during it, and then I didn't do anything, and then I woke up after and felt okay. I've had a lot of belly issues recently, but just something I've dealt with most of my life. I've always had kind of stomach issues. I've been trying to do better, but I am drinking coffee. I'm not real happy with myself in my personal life recently. And weird stuff at my job. I'm just not feeling it. Also got constructive criticism of new day to start from a friend. And the worst part, the toughest constructive criticism is whenever it's really true. He was basically like, why don't you do something behind it? And why don't you like add some graphics and things like that? And I tried to give this, well, first I said, because I admitted that I was lazy. And then he kind of was like, well, that's the whole opposite of what you're trying to say. And I was trying to explain that it's about authenticity, but you know, it really is a cop-out. The reason why I don't add stuff to it and put more effort into it. Oh, I think what I said to him was I didn't want to people think that I'm trying to take this too serious. And I think that is kind of my intent, because part of it is if I have to walk the walk. And if I'm quiet, then I can still screw up a lot and no big deal. But if I was really carrying like a message and I screwed up, it would be bad. So I don't know. I'm governing myself. It doesn't feel like it at all that I don't know, everything just seems so strange to me. It does feel like I've done a lot of good, and I don't know. And it doesn't feel like you know, I'm just sitting here babbling along. I guess I should read. I didn't want to announce because, so I turned 50 in 2 days on the 22nd, and I don't think I want to make a thing out of it, but it is symbolic. It just doesn't really feel like I'm getting ready to turn 50. I am really proud of myself, though. I think that's where I was going with this. Like, I've really came a long way, and I don't really need any recognition. The proof is in the pudding. What else do I want? I mean, I just hit the ball in the hole in golf. I mean, that's very intriguing. On my first real shot of the season, right in the hole. And I'm like, yeah, I am going to play. I'm just not going to saddle up yet. I'm trying to do my yoga thing. So I'm doing a lot of positive things. It's just kind of like in that area where you're not, I get into it here in a minute. There's really a longing that overshadows everything that I do. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know. Like at work, while I'm at work, I have this opportunity, and I get into that a little bit later with this, so I don't want to, like, I'm going to just try to stay to my notes. I know this isn't a great video, but I wasn't even going to do one at all, so I'm begrudgingly finishing this video out. I haven't had many great birthdays. My 16th was a disaster. My mom tried to plan a surprise birthday party for me, and no one showed up. Like, except the one person that was supposed to organize it and like two other people. So like she had all this stuff prepared for this party, and it was just, and I come in for my surprise party, and my mom's like, no one showed. It was great. She tried to make it up for me. And then on my 21st birthday, my buddy drove 2 hours to sit at a dive bar with me in a small town. It was pretty cool, actually. So, I mean, that was cool. The birthday itself was lame, but my 30th birthday, I don't even remember it. And then my 40th, I don't remember that either. But 50 seems cool to me. I think I look good at 50, right? So, whatever. Can't be all that bad. I've had attractive girls noticing me a lot more than when I had my belly, I'll tell you that. I've definitely noticed that I get different reaction from people with this isn't out there. So that has helped just to make my life more fun and entertaining. There's a movie called Beautiful Girls. Life's a lot more fun around beautiful girls for sure. That's what's a bummer, and I'll get into that. Really what it comes down to is not being around my daughters. I mean, that's the underlying thing with me. I mean, I'm trying to overshadow everything that in reality, I'm a dad that misses his girls, and that's how it is all the time for me. And I'm trying to prop up myself when I'm a failure. But I talk about that later in this. I've had it. So anyways, so it doesn't even matter to me, really. When I was 8 years old, I was kind of a runt. I was skinny. So this is where I was going with this. So when I was like 8 years old, if you put me in a group of 10 men and you try to siphon it down to like, I'm skinny and I'm not probably picked a lot if there's any kind of competitions going on. I was, I was affable and probably had a smile to me. I mean, I was cute. People liked me. I had buck teeth though. And I think if you take away my parents owning a golf course, I probably would have got picked on even more. But I did have that going for me. So, but in all, you wouldn't put me in the line. But now you put me in a group of 10 at 50, and I don't know. Life's done pretty good for me. I mean, if you're going to even things out. Now, instead of being scrawny, I'm slender. I would like to put a little more beef on me, but I've been working on some stuff. I just wanted, my main goal, this sucker right there, that guy, he's hard to get down. Once he gets up and big, that's a lot of work. But really all it takes is walking is what I found. If you're able to walk a lot, you can really, I mean, when I say walk, I'm talking like Forrest Gump walk all the time. If you do that, I found that that'll do it. And if you have a job that allows you to do that, which I've had, thank goodness, that's helped me a lot, even though I haven't sold much. So although I haven't been selling anything, good shape. I got a bald head and bad teeth. That's what I'm really hiding. I actually do have a bald head up here. And, for the most part, I can kind of hide it. I do need a haircut. And my teeth really aren't very good. I don't want to get into it. We'll just say they're not very good. And I got a bad attitude. And I'm tough to deal with. But I hide it pretty well. I don't know what my purpose is, honestly. It's important. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I really have this calling that I'm supposed to, but I don't know that anybody wants to see. I don't even know how to say it. The Holy Spirit is what I would call it. I do think it's important. I think the language, it's part of my message, but I don't know how to even convey it. It's so hard. So I don't even know how to say my message. And it's not my message. It's the way is what I'm really trying to talk about. But I am not my brother's keeper. And my brother's keeper, my brothers are not mine. They're not my keeper. I figured that out. I think I've already planted more seeds than most. Like, I think I've already, if my intent is the butterfly effect, which I think is what Today is a New Day to Start Again is all really about. I'm talking gibberish for people that haven't watched my videos, but that's what my big intent is I think that It's all about moments, and that's how you're supposed to treat each day, is a moment, part of a bigger moment, and then you really categorize things in that way. And I think that you should position your mindset whenever you enter into the arena of whatever you're going into. So when I go to work, I'm really on a monthly basis because that's how it's formatted. So I'm going in for the month of March on a whatever particular day, and that's the hat that I put on when I go in there. So that's what's important to me during that. Also the longevity of my career and all that jazz. But I was talking about planting seeds. Oh, so I guess what I'm saying is, even if you have one moment in each of those, that's really what I'm trying to do. That's your eternal moments. I'm trying to make as many eternal moments as I can. That's kind of what my goal is. And to make an eternal moment is, in my opinion, you're following the Tao, which is the way. So when you go into the day, you're just doing things the right way. And it's the perfect day. Happens sometimes. You go 10 for 10 in customer service or sales, and every once in a while everything works out like that. And I just think those are the moments where you just try to give glory to the creator in those moments that you get to be a part of, because you did it really good that day, that moment. And that's what you try to strive for every day. And if you can do that, I mean, you're going to really be able to adapt and you do as good as you can do. But in all of this, so I've already planted more than most, in my opinion. And so I feel pretty good about what I've done in my life. Regardless of how David Michael Clark ends, in my moments, I've had great moments that I really treasure. So that's my treasure trove. And so I feel competent in my life that I've done what I needed to do already. And I believe that anyone that's watched this has seen me, and I feel like I've done enough. Even though I lost my entire life. I mean, that's not funny, but for what I've had to give up to do that, I guess. When my first daughter was born and I held her, all right, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to hold on. When my first daughter was born and I held her for the first time, the only thing I wanted was to be a dad. That's all I cared about. Any person, I don't know what it's like to have a son because I haven't had one. But when I had a daughter and I only had brothers and I had mom, and I was not prepared for what was getting ready to happen in my life. But it was amazing. It's an amazing thing to hold a baby for the first time. And then my first phone calls to my mom, I said I'm not going to do this. So I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to keep to my script. Look at that. I handled all that without I don't even think a tear dropped, did it? Not even a tear. I've been known to be a crybaby. I really have failed, though. Like that girl that I held in my hands. She loves me. She loves me. I think that I have given her unconditional love, I hope. But I think I disappointed her. And I think I've been a disappointment as a father to her. And I think it's undeniable. And that is the truth. I have failed as a father. And you only get 18 years of that. So I don't get that back. And it's from it's procrastination, I think, is probably it. I think that is reality. If I would have not procrastinated in certain things, because I've just got a really bad problem with procrastination. I think I just centered on it. I think that was probably why my marriage fell apart. I think that she just got to the point where she realized that I wasn't going to overcome my procrastination. Why? I don't know. I think that's probably what it was. in the crux of it, like in the logical boundness of it. If I would have overcome procrastination in a couple different places, I probably would have saved my life. But that doesn't matter. And I'm still struggling with it. Like I still have something that there's a few things that I have to do that it's pathetic. I don't know how to, I don't have an excuse. I don't know what to say. We may end with so I still may overcome this, and I may end with the greatest father-daughter relationship that ever existed, but it doesn't take away what I missed. And that was my greatest, that's what I wanted to be. There was nothing better that I enjoyed doing than watching my daughters do anything. So that's a stain I can never fix. There is no anger, just acceptance that it was for the best. Why? Because I procrastinate too much. But it does not make me very sad. I mean, so I carry that all the time with my procrastination that I still do. But I cover it up and I go to work, and then I do this new day to start, which is kind of a cop-out, because it's what I should be doing is taking all these words that I write and put it into some kind of a really beautiful work of art. And make money from it. Well, that was good. None of that was the Tao. So I cried. Took a cup of coffee while I tried to talk and caused myself to cough. And I don't want to end this video. And I don't want to be sad. I truly believe that living life sad is an insult. So this is that movie, Steel Magnolias, that Sally Field character where she starts crying and nope, not going to do that. I have everything. Like, what am I crying about? It's so pathetic. That's pathetic. It's insulting to all the people out there that are suffering for me to be crying. That's how you should handle it. And if you want to fix it, fix it. Quit being a procrastinator. It's just that simple. It really is. I have very good people that have provided me an opportunity to use my skill set to get my life back. They've given me a great opportunity. It seems to be a huge struggle, though. Like, where I've been put, it's a great selling environment. It's a great product to sell. I thought I was a great salesman, and everything I do, it just seems like I get dirt kicked in my face. Like, yesterday I'm going in for a big sales day. I need a big sales day. It's Wednesday, and I get a good report, and I feel pretty decent about where my commission is. I'm ready to go. I have to wait a while. I get my first customer, and I'm working them in mattresses. It's a really good up. I did a really good job on it, but I couldn't close it. And so I finish the up, and I go out the door. And then as I come around, I figure out that my coworker is working with somebody that I had been working with, that I'd already sold 2 things to with financing. I used the financing to kind of hook into the sale. And then she added something for her son or her grandson just earlier Saturday, the week before. And now, so they were small items, and I had built up rapport, I thought. But she came in and she used that same line of credit and added to the delivery. But because she didn't mention my name, she ended up buying a $6,000 Amish set with rollers from my coworker while I'm like right there. She didn't see me, I guess, or I don't know. And she didn't mention me. And so it all got tied in. And so I get none of that. So as a salesperson, you're just like, that's the worst you'd almost rather not even have the sale in the first place, because that speaks of your customer retention, of your relationship building that you have with your customer. It just makes me look horrible. And it's like everything that happens at that store has been like that. And I'm just like, I want to be like, what the fuck? I'm trying my ass off here. Oh, it's awful. And I'm just like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. It's like getting dirt just thrown on you. And she's a nice person. It's not her deal. She's not, I don't think she did anything wrong. I will say this, and this is, I was convinced during my Mattress Firm career that you should ask the guests when they come in. The first question should be, have you been to a Mattress Firm before? And you should be trying to establish whether they had been working with somebody in recent time. And I have noticed that you don't have to do that. And by not doing that, not introducing that, have you been here before, into your introduction, and I'm still doing that, and I have found that if no one else is doing that, you are putting yourself, it's like playing golf. And if you're playing golf and somebody else is moving the ball around every shot and you're playing it down, you're at a major disadvantage. So if I'm introducing every day when I reach a customer and I'm go, have you guys been to our store before? And I say that to every customer, and the people that I'm working with are not saying that, I am putting myself at a disadvantage. So I am going to stop doing that, because that's the culture that I'm in. I didn't want to bring that up, because if that question was asked, then she would have said, yes, I bought 2 things in the last week. But obviously it was not. So that's what I got to say. Did I get that off my chest? So nobody did anything wrong. I'm just saying, if that question was asked, that would have not happened. And it really sucked, because I'm like, and then I had another mattress up that was a pretty good up, but it got weird and didn't go well. And overall, I had a bad day and didn't sell anything. So it is what it is. That's just the way sales goes sometimes. But what am I supposed to make of that? I'm just like, when you're really trying hard and things like that happen, that's like when a tree just falls in your path. Like, I don't know that I did anything really wrong there, but it's like the universe is almost spitting in your face. Like, this is karma for something that you did do wrong. And you're just like, well, what did I do? I feel like I've just been on the end of that the whole time I've been at this place. So it's very strange. It doesn't make any sense to me. Are these signs? Is that what that is? Or am I getting karma that for wrongdoing? Am I doing something wrong? I just don't really have the strength to figure it out. I'm tired of it. I just want somebody to come in and say, and I feel like that's what it's doing, is it's showing me the way, and I just don't know which way to go. So I just keep waiting. I'm waiting for this rush too, because if I am just taking in this pain and I'm supposed to transmute this, isn't it supposed to turn into something good eventually? About like a $15,000 day. I've been there the whole time. The 13's my biggest day. That's insane to me. It feels like I'm due for a 25, or maybe that's going to come. That's what I'm manifesting. How about that? I don't know. But it just doesn't seem to be the case. So I just keep moving along with it and take the egg on my face and say, okay, whatever. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? It is what it is. I'm going to keep coming at you until you fire me, or until I have no other choice. I don't know. But that's where we're at. So here we go. Today is a new day to start CSG. I mean, I'm ready to go, though. I am frustrated. I'm having a hard time. But it's just another day. And Bodhi, my cat, I have this black cat. I don't think I could have made it through all this recently, because I feel like I've had to go through a lot of struggles, and when you start to get up and start to gain some momentum, and then you go through a pretty long stretch of struggles and weird things and happenstances which make you feel like you're out of flow, like you're not going in the right direction, and you're just looking for confirmation. I get them though. I get them. I think I'm just a moper. I think that I really would like to have someone to share more. Bodhi's been nice, but it would be nice to have someone to share more of my life with. I think I would enjoy that. But I do that a lot. Like, I have been sharing a lot with my mom in the last day or two. Like, putting a lot of indirect energy into, like, admiration and love for my mom. So I think that she probably does get that. So I don't know. I think that probably does happen. Hope so. Hope everybody has a great day out there. The Tao is great. Life is great. I think you have to. Great does enjoy what we would call sad times. Sometimes those are like, this is a peaceful time for me. I am getting a ton of self-reflection, more than most should have probably. So it is very beneficial. And although these videos are raw and maybe not my best effort, they are something that I'm leaving. So it is what it is. We'll see. I mean, it's better. I'm putting out a video. What are you doing? Have a great day. If you watched all this, I'm really impressed because it was washy. But try to move forward and have a great day today. If I gave you anything, I hope it helps. Do great. Be great.